tapping in. Everybody tapping in. Where you going? You going to Texas? Oh. Where are you going? Going to Texas? Oh. It's an old joke. Wow. That's weird. Okay. So I'm going to keep you right here for a minute. Keep you right there where I can see you. Don't fall down. Don't fall down, howdy. Here, let's turn on the TV so they'll have something to watch. You hear the music? Ah. Ah. I need reishi and tai chi and yoga, Ayurveda. Got 2 messages here. That's what that says. Got a like. Yes, good looking out. Okay, cool. New subscriber. Hey, new subscriber. Saki. Okay. Yokomoto. Another subscriber. Woohoo! Woohoo! Another subscriber. Yeah, I'll do a dance for you. I don't dance. I'm gonna hook up my amplifier so we can get it on. And let me go back over. I just want to make sure the signal's coming out good. Have a little blurry of get it on. Have a little blurry thumbnail. I know I was calling it an icon yesterday, but hey, please forgive me. It is what it TI is. Okay? This is makeshift garbage, dude. When you don't have wherewithal to do stuff that you need to do, dude, it's just a mess. It's a big freaking mess. Okay, but I got this stuff. You see this? Can you see this right here? Over here in California, guess what happened? They got rid of all the biodegradable plastic bags, which were probably bullcrap to begin with, and they finally went back with paper bags. Right? They're all fancy. They got handles on them. They need to get rid of the handles and just go back to regular paper bags like they did back 20 years ago when you'd go to Food for Less. They had more paper bags than you can shake a stick at. Okay? I know it's backwards, but I'll turn it around here. But yeah, I was like, what the hell, man? I have to get my milk home, and I have to have plastic bags so I can pour some ice in it. But that's good. That's good. They have so many trees, dude. Don't even worry about the paper. Okay? And so I've got some products here to show you. And the reason why I'm showing these products is not just to have something to do, but it's for a reason. So they're having a party out here, they're having a party out there, and they're having a party way out on the highway 33. I don't know what the hell's the deal. What are these people partying about? The food stamps? And all these people spending food stamps. Do they look like they're ashamed now when they're using their food stamps? Because y'all put it on them. It's like, put it down on me, put it down on me. As long as I'm around, put it down on me. Dun-dun-dun. Who sings that song? Was it Coolio? I don't know who sings it. Let me ask AI. I have to find another. I have to find another phone so that I can ask AI. If I fire up another phone, will it lower the bandwidth? Because I'm monitoring it off this one. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can ask AI real quick. Who sung "Put It Down on Me"? It's Jeremiah. The song is sung by Jeremiah featuring 50 Cent. Oh, it's 50 Cent. Cool. Cool. All right. The title is "Down on Me." As long as I'm around, put it down on me. Na, 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 na. There's this fine looking chick, dude. She was fine like a mofo, dude. Right? And she put it down on me. But I won't tell you where she put it down. But yeah, she put it down on me. There are other songs with similar titles, such as "Put It On Me." Ja Rule, that's a good song too. Put it on me. Oh yeah, that's a damn good song. I'm gonna listen to that song here in a minute. As soon as I get done with this, I gotta remember that. "Put It On Me" by Ja Rule. That's a good song. Okay. So let me come back up here and so I can monitor myself. Now I'm gonna turn this one around. Turn your love around. Do, 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 do. I can show you how. Do, do, do. If you turn your love around. Here we go. I'm going to turn this around. Whoa, 6 people in here. I don't know how to act. Coming to you from the golden state of California. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. I'm monitoring it over there. And we're going to be talking about how this nation, you know, I sound kind of like an idiot, right? Because I've never traveled anywhere. I've never flown on an airplane, right? And I learned this in my English class. My teacher, I don't remember I think his name was Apostopoulos or something like that. He was my English teacher. English 1A. Was Apostopoulos or something like that. Pretty cool. He looked just like the anchor, the news anchor. There was this news anchor, used to be real popular here in the Central Valley. I think he was on KMPH channel 26, and his name was something Astopoulos or something like that. But he looked just like that guy. He was a pretty cool teacher. And in my class, I think it was English 1A, one of the students there, his name was Elvis. And he was like, Chris Norland, the dude who's over in Vietnam right now. And he's a Trump hater, right? He's like half Vietnam and half English, American, whatever. Well, this guy, he was half and half too. Well, he's from the military, right? Because Lemoore Naval Air Station, that's where I was going to school, was Lemoore, West Hills College. And there was this student in the classroom, and his name was Elvis. So you know how my name is kind of weird, Barney, right? Wow, his name is kind of weird, Elvis, right? You ever meet a guy named Elvis? It's weird, right? You're like, how embarrassing or whatever. But we were outside of the class one time. He says, man, He says, this teacher, he says, he's got a whole freaking arsenal, dude. Right? He was a good teacher. He was at community college, and I heard that the teachers at community college actually get paid more than the teachers over at university. The cow's going meow. Get paid more than the teachers at university or whatever. So it makes sense. But he says, yeah, he says this teacher, he's got a whole arsenal. I guess what he was trying to tell me is, you should be grateful that you have this teacher. And he is a pretty good teacher. There was also, besides all the students who were there, 18, right, 19, these students love older dudes, dude. Right? They love the dudes who are like 30 and stuff coming back into college, because they're just like all freaked out, right? Like, what the hell or whatever. But those young chicks, dude, they love them older dudes being in class with them. But there was these girls in the class, and I don't know where the hell they came from, but they were like older. They were like my age. I think I was like 36. I think I was 36 at the time, right? Maybe 38. And these girls were the same age as me, and they'd all sit in the back, and they were giving the teacher hell. Right? They were giving the teacher hell. They were freaking... Let me just put it this way. They were dipshits, big time. Right? And, so yeah, they were giving the teacher hell, and I don't know who they were, but they were just like, they were on me, right? I mean, I was like halfway up towards the front, and they sat in the back, and they were just fucking idiots. They were freaking idiots, dude. I don't know who the hell these chicks were. None of my other classes were like that. And the teacher said, what's wrong with learning? Is there something wrong with learning? Right? Because, in college, well, I don't want to go into it, but college is freaking infested with undercovers people, right? They're working for the college, the administrators, whatever. But anywho, let me turn this on. I've got a whole bunch of stuff here to show you. And what this is about. Hi, everybody. Hi, Elizabeth. I used to know Elizabeth. Let me think who I know that's Elizabeth. You're not the Queen of England, are you? You're not Queen of England? No? Elizabeth Taylor? No? Elizabeth. That rings a bell. Elizabeth. That rings a bell. I don't know why. Oh, I know who. It's Elizabeth was on what the hell was the name of that? Clifford. Clifford, the something dog. Right? The big red dog. Clifford, the big red dog, I think it is. Ask AI, it'll tell you. But Elizabeth was the girl on that cartoon, I think. And so Elizabeth says, hello, can you? Hello, I just me, here. Cool. There's only one person in here. That's not cool. But I've got some comments in here. Hello, Elizabeth. Okay, so it's just me here. Yep. How old are you, Elizabeth, and where are you from? How old are you and where are you from? Are you from Ohio? are you from El Paso, Texas? From the Permian, what's it called? Um, Permian Basin? I forget what it is. It's a real cool name for a place. I wonder who named it that. The Permian Basin or something like that. They have autonomous trucks out there. That's freaking wild. They have trucks hauling this shit on the freeway. It's the Interstate 20 on the through Odessa, Texas, up through what's it called? What's the name of that town? They got a whole bunch of towns. They got Little Colorado or something like that. They got Cisco. They got Cisco, and they got Santos. Santos is real good because they got some good food there. They got good Mexican food at the, I forget what that gas station is called. They got certain gas companies over there they don't have over here. And they also have those that are there in Texas. They have that same company in Pennsylvania. But you don't care about that, do you? But yeah, I forget what the name of it's called. The Permian Basin or something like that. But right there in Texas, where they're actually drilling for oil, fracking, I think they call it, or shale or fracking, which is supposed to be totally against electric vehicles, right? They're completely, forever they were like trying to kill it, right? They were trying to put that monster out. But here it is. And guess what? The autonomous trucks are driving this crap, this sand, gravel, whatever it is. I guess they call it aggregates. They're hauling the freaking aggregates to these companies who are doing this crap for oil and all this crap going on out there. It's out by Pecos, Texas, Odessa, Midland. I'm trying to remember the name of that one. It's a girl's name. What the hell is the name of it? Well, it's not important. It's not important anyway. It's right before you get to San Antonio. Right. When you're leaving here out of New Mexico, you come right down through Arizona, actually, right? You're in Los Angeles. Then you freaking boogie over to Phoenix. It's like 200 miles, right? You just boom, and you're in Phoenix. Then from Phoenix, you freaking fly over to Tucson. Then once you hit Tucson, you just fly down to freaking New Mexico. This is on the 10 freeway. This is where it goes like this and goes like this, right? It goes through Arizona. And then it pops right through freaking New Mexico, which is Deming, New Mexico. Deming, New Mexico, and then, 50 miles and you're freaking in Las Cruces. Notice how I put that accent on there, right? It's Las Cruces, New Mexico. And when you get to Las Cruces, New Mexico, you're already in Texas. Okay? This is on the south side. I'm not talking about the north side, okay? On the south side, you just whip it right on. Let it whip. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Remember I told you about that one girl who was dancing to that song? Oh my God, dude. Dude. I think the reason why we could talk about this forever. But, I don't know, I think they were doing freaking square dancing, right? Because the dude who was dancing with her, dude, I don't know what his trip is. Anyways, we're going off. We got 2 people in here. Yeah, we're going off. But man, did she dance good. At a Narcotics Anonymous meeting, right? Where there's not supposed to be no drugs or freaking Alcoholics Anonymous and shit. And she was freaking, oh man, she was tearing it up. And guess what? I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard she was freaking gay. That's so weird. One time we were at a place and she says, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, what? You need to talk to me? I'm like, freaking fireworks were going off, right? Toot, 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 toot. Fireworks were going off, man. She was fine like a mofo, dude. She was fine. And there was this other girl who was fine too. But anywho, those 2 other girls were fine like a motherfucker. And so she took me outside and she says, this. It turns out she wasn't even freaking into dudes, man. She was fine like a mofo and she wasn't even into dudes. Is that freaking crazy? But anywho, I forgot my train of thought. I forgot what the hell we were talking about. I got to turn this thing on. Yeah, she was fine. She danced. She fucking danced so good. I was with this one girl. I wasn't with her. She spent some time with me and right. She made me laugh. And she was real smart. She was real smart. And well, I don't know. Man, I should have got a Red Bull. I haven't drank a Red Bull in a while. So can you people leave some comments? Leave some comments so I'll know that you're here and I'm not talking to myself. So I was surprised. Somebody asked me, says, what's in that jar? You motherfuckers, you can see all this shit? You can see all this shit that's in here? There ain't nothing in here. What the F? Dude. Yeah, I gotta hook up my amplifier right now. But before I hook up my amplifier, yeah, the reason why I said that about that guy was because one time he told me, he says, they got all their money together and he told me to go down and buy a cake. Right? So I went down and bought a cake and it's like, I don't know. He was just like, he was pissed off, I guess, because he was fucking incarcerated. Basically, there's a halfway house. And he could have all these chicks, dude. Like this. He could have all them freaking chicks, dude. I don't know what his trip was, to tell you the truth. But he was pissed off because I didn't have to be there. I didn't have nothing else to do. I had my brand new car. I just bought a brand new car. And I was just going to these freaking things, right? I was just there. And I guess he resented that. Because he was like, dude, you're an idiot. If I was freaking free, dude, if I didn't have to be here, I'd be freaking tearing it up. And all those girls were freaking, dude, it's crazy. Like the best one there, he could have it just like this. Right? It just boggles the mind. It boggles the mind. And so anyway, let me tell you about this stuff, and then I'll finish it tomorrow. The basis of this story is they are poisoning our ass. Okay? If you don't believe it, then you don't know what I know. They are do we deserve it? Do we deserve to be freaking poisoned? I think some people probably do. But don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? There's some good people trying to get the hell out of this shit, dude. And so anyway, without any further ado, let me start by showing you this stuff, okay? It's deliberate. They are doing it on purpose. They are effing you up, trying to make you freaking sick. They are doing it deliberately. And they're not stupid. Okay, I gotta make this quick because I have to see some stuff. How come nobody's leaving comments? How come nobody's leaving comments? If nobody's leaving comments, I'll just turn this shit off and I'll freaking restart another one in a few minutes. Okay, we got 2 people in here. It says that there's 2 people. So I can't really show you anything up here because this thing's so damn slow, dude. You're just gonna have to take my word for it, okay? Okay. So let me start by showing you the stuff that I bought. Okay. I got some stuff in here. This is one I'm really proud of. You remember Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Do you remember Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Well, these are not like that. If you buy the Gardenia or something like that, the ones from Egypt, I think they're from Egypt or something like that, those are like that. But to me, this is like a Willy Wonka moment. Okay? And this here, my friend, is like solid gold. Okay? Do you know what cacao means? Chocolate is cacao. Do you know what cacao means? That means that you have shitted on yourself. In Spanish, they say, está cacao. That means he shitted on himself. Okay? This is like freaking gold. Look at that. Like solid freaking gold, dude. I got a whole stack of them. This is cacao. It's chocolate. It's from the cocoa plant. In Spanish, it's called cacao. Okay? Because it's brown. It looks like if you shit on yourself, it's brown, right? That's why they call it that. Okay? This is like solid gold. Do research on chocolate. It's freaking awesome. I bought 5 of those bad boys today. This is the best one you can get. Okay? Hands. You will not find another chocolate like this. Made with sea salt, not sodium. Made with sea salt and caramel. Under $2 a piece. Awesome for making hot chocolate, during the winter. Don't use that other crap, dude. It's got aluminum in it. Read the ingredients on here. Cacao, sugar, and that's it. Okay? It'd be better if it was freaking organic sugar. Something like that. But hey, this is the best stuff on the market, not the other crap that you see. To buy this same stuff at Walmart will cost you $5. Now they're probably wiping out the signal, huh? At Dollar General, under $2. That's why I bought 5 of them. I use these to make hot chocolate. Awesome freaking hot chocolate, dude. Better than the stuff that designed to make hot chocolate. Okay? And then I bought these two because I didn't know I was going to score these. I bought these from Walmart, which are pretty good. Toffee and caramel taste almost the same, right? It's a great value brand. Same price. I think it's like $1.85 or something like that. I bought 2 of them. I only bought 2 because it does not have sea salt in it. Okay? If it had sea salt, I'd have bought 5 of them. Okay? So I got all these. So I got hot chocolate for days, dude. Which one do you think I'm going to use first? Me. Sea salt. Big time. Okay? So I am freaking hooked up for hot chocolate now. Big time. Look at that. That's like solid. That's like solid gold. That's like a brick of freaking gold, dude. You know how much gold is right now? See, 16 ounces. 4 times 16. I can't add that together. That's like 4 times 16. Well, it'd be like 20, right? Wait, 4. What am I saying 4? Why am I saying 4? 16 ounces is a pound. I don't know. I don't know how much it that I'm just guessing. That'd be like what, $10,000 if this was gold. It'd have to be more than that. It'd have to be like 20,000. You can ask artificial intelligence. It'll tell you just like this. Okay, so that's the chocolate. And check out what else I got. Hello? Fruitcake. You know how much fruitcake costs? A fruitcake will cost you $50 for a good fruitcake. You can get a low grade fruitcake at Walmart when they start coming out here next month. But right now they've got the Claxton. These are out of Georgia, by the way, if you didn't know. These are freaking awesome to have with what you call. I have some, and then I run in there and brush my teeth, right? But these are out of Georgia and Claxton. I used to know a girl named Claxton. She was real nice. And right now they have them down there at Walmart. You better go get you some right now. Right? But I'm waiting for them to get the big cake one, right? The big cake one's real nice. Now the really, really good ones, oh man, you have to have money. It's gonna cost you $50, $40. $40 for a freaking cake, dude? $40 for a cake? Oh my goodness. They got all kinds of good ones. Before, back in the day, dude, I'm running out of things to talk about here, but way back in the day, people used to hate fruitcakes, dude. They used to sell them at Kmart. They used to come in a tin, and people hated the fruitcakes. They used to laugh about them. They used to make fun about them. They used to say that you'd send it around the world for people because nobody wanted to eat it. Then all of a sudden they were freaking awesome. They come in a tin, and you're like, these are good. And now they've got it down to a science, right? But they're $50. It's $50 for a fruitcake. And you can buy the ones that are not, they're like not top quality, and you can get them for under $15 at Walmart. They're pretty damn good. They're pretty damn good for $15. They're not too shabby, but they're not out yet. These are out at Walmart, and so I grabbed one. I know I'm going to want more, but I only grabbed one because I didn't want to spend too much money. And these are only like $2. All right, it's a fruitcake with coffee. Is awesome. And so let me show you what's going on with this stuff, and then I'm going to end the video, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, first of all, they're poisoning us. Okay? The poor people. They're poisoning them. And so if you go in, how about this? I'm going to take a small break here. Okay? I'm going to take a small break. And it's only going to be like 1 minute. And then I'll be back and I'll talk to you about this. This is cranberry juice. I'm going to be talking about cranberry juice. And, oh, this stuff is freaking bomb, dude. This stuff is freaking bomb. Okay, I'm going to talk about some juices. And the meat. Orange Man is talking about he wants to make a deal with Brazil or whatever. So I'm going to talk to you and let you know what's going on with that. But basically, what you're going to hear is these mofos are poisoning our ass. Okay? And I'll give you the whole rundown. Okay? But you're going to have to wait like 2 minutes. Okay? Allá en el rancho grande, allá donde vivía, ay, 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 ay. Había un rancherita, alegre me decía, alegre. I hate drinking this stuff with the 7-Up. The zero sugar 7-Up is freaking garbage. I bought it by mistake. You know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have one of these lemons that I got from Korea. Have one of these lemons, because you would think that it has acid and it F you up, right? But no, my friend. No. That's where you're mistaken. This stuff is freaking a horse of a different color. Okay? It's a horse of a different color. And what was that one saying? It does a body good? Okay, so I'm going to make this short and sweet. And then I'm going to turn this shit off, and then I'm going to turn on my amplifier, and I'm going to play drums. Allá en el rancho grande, allá donde vivía. Ay, 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 ay. Había un rancherita, alegre me decía, alegre me decía. Okay, so first, I'm going to show you that you can get beef. In this particular instant, this is corned beef. I don't know if you can see it because I don't have the light turned on. Maybe I should turn the light on. Okay, so you can get corned beef. It's a mess in here. There's junk all over the place. Dude. Here's the fruit cake. By the way, okay. See it? The thing you want on a fruit cake is pecans, right? You want whole pecans. This one doesn't have whole pecans, but it has them chopped up. And you want the jellied fruit. It's like cherries that are, they've got them, and pineapples. And they've got them like some kind of thing. I don't know what the hell they do to them. But it's pretty damn awesome. They're very sweet. So, anywho. Okay, so the meat. Okay. The thing about this meat is that it has a lot of sodium in it. Not salt. Not sea salt. Okay? They do it on purpose. Okay? Yes, they do need salt to preserve the meat because the meat is cooked. It's already cooked. To preserve meat, you can put a whole bunch of salt in it, and the salt preserves the meat. Okay? But they don't have to put that much damn salt in it. Okay? I've got a thing where I will show you how much salt is in this stuff. It's gonna, you're gonna damn near fall over backwards. Okay? Got 5 grams. I've got a little scale, and I'll pour some salt, and I'll show you what 5 grams of salt looks like. Okay? They don't have to use that much. They do it on purpose. They're doing it because this is their bread and butter. People that get these 2 different things. Okay? I can't be more specific right now. Okay? But I'm just trying to show you that they're doing it deliberately. Okay? In here, there's like 5 grams of sugar. Damn near, salt. Not salt, sodium. There's damn near 5 grams of sodium in here. And what do? They say, oh, well, there's 4 servings in here. And there probably is. Right? Because you can have this for breakfast, lunch, and breakfast and lunch. Right? And breakfast. So, yeah. There's probably 5 servings in here, but there's people who can probably eat this in 2 servings. Okay? And so they tell you, well, this can has 4 servings in it. So there's 250 milligrams of salt per serving. Why don't they just tell you how much freaking salt is in this can? Okay, that's the scam. Just tell the people how much salt is in there. And it's not even salt, it's sodium. Okay? Just tell the people how much sodium is in the can. They don't do that. They tell you, they break it down into four things. Okay? So that's a scam. Okay? On this one, there's 800 freaking milligrams of sodium per serving. And it says there's 4 servings in here. Okay? Now, you take another brand, same damn thing. Okay? And it tells you there's not 4 servings in here. There's 6 servings. Do you understand that? It's a freaking scam. They say there's 6 servings in here, and there's only 380 grams per serving, right? Because they're trying to market this as low sodium, which is, I bought it because it has less salt in it. They don't need all that damn salt. It says it's American brand, but guess where it's from? It's not from America. Okay? And so they're poisoning you by putting way too much freaking salt in here. I've got a scale and I'll show you how much salt they're putting in here. It is deliberate. Okay? This one says it has 800 milligrams of salt per serving, but there's only 4 servings in here. That's damn near 5 grams of salt. So this brand says, well, we got low sodium, right? And they say, there's 6 servings in here, but it's the same amount. And it's only 380 milligrams per serving. Do you understand that? What they're doing? Do you understand that? Okay? So, anywho, is it 2 brands? They're killing us with this crap. They don't even have to put salt in it. I can put my own damn salt in it. Make one without no salt. But they think the people are so dumb, right? The people are so dumb. It's like you buy a drink. You buy some cranberry juice, right? The people are so dumb, they don't know how to put sugar in their drink. Well, we have to put the sugar in there for you. Right? I know you probably don't understand that. Okay, so cranberry juice. You know that cranberry juice is good for you, right? This is another one of their bread and butter. UTI, right? UTI infections, whatever. They know that this stuff freaking combats that crap, right? So what are they going to do to it? They're going to freaking stick freaking high fructose corn syrup in there. They're going to put freaking corn syrup. They're going to put freaking sugar. You go into Walmart and look for some cranberry juice. You don't know what the hell's going on. The problem is people are dumb. Okay? When the people realize what they're doing and read the ingredients. This particular brand is Great Value. Okay? They've got 10 different brands in there. Not brands, but 10 different things. They got some with freaking apple juice, freaking pineapple juice, this and that. Freaking some with sucralose. Some is freaking organics, not organic. You don't know which one to get because they're hiding it. They don't want you to get the good one because it lowers their sales on you being not well. Not for paying $3. They're going to charge you freaking $20,000. They don't want you to find the good one. And people are dumb. They don't know. People need to be educated to what these mofos are doing. It took me forever to find this. Okay? This one here is labeled cranberry. Okay? It doesn't say no organic on it. It doesn't say no 100%. It doesn't say none of that. It just says cranberry. I was looking for the one that was organic cranberry. And guess what? It's not on the shelf. You know why? Because the people are too dumb. They haven't caught on. When the people catch on, they will know that the other stuff is freaking poison. And they will be looking for the good one. And the good one in this case is Newtson. You look on the ingredients. You can even look on when you go into your Walmart application, Walmart app. It shows you the ingredients. Okay? When you go on and you look at the ingredients, stuff will be like this. Apple juice, pear juice, this juice, and sucralose. Right? All kinds of different crap. You have to freaking look high and low to find this one. This one, you know what it is? It's cranberry juice and let me think. Cranberry juice and I don't remember what the hell it is. But this is the best one I could find. Right? Because it's just cranberry juice. And you can look, you can read the ingredients. The ingredients is cranberry juice from concentrate. And sugar and absorbic acid. And that's it. Look at the other ones. They freaking have everything under the sun in there. How are the people going to find which one is it? They got tons of different freaking cranberry juice in there, and they're all freaking garbage. They're loaded with freaking garbage. It took me forever to find this one. This one is not that bad. It's only $5. I think it was like $5. But you have to freaking use your brain to find the good one. Right? I had to do a double take. There's one better than this. The one better than this. When you read the ingredients, it says cranberry juice. Period. End of story. Okay? But it's not on the shelf. You know why? Because the people are too damn dumb. They don't know. When the people educate themselves to what these mofos are doing, they will start to demand these products be on the shelf. It's Newtson. Okay? But guess what? It's twice as much. Okay? It's twice as much, which is to say that people with money get the good stuff, and the people who can't afford it get the stuff that's going to make your ass freaking develop freaking all kinds of different shit. Okay? Newtson, the one that says cranberry juice, period, end of story, is not on the shelf. Okay? It's $10. This one's like $5 or something. Probably even cheaper than that. Okay? But this was the best one I could find that was on the shelf. And it's great value. Not the fucking name brands. The name brands are freaking Lucifer, the fallen angels, dude. They don't want to lose their crap of making the people sick and raking in the money. I can't tell you all the different ways how they do it. Okay. They siphon the money. They funnel the money out of the system. Okay. From people being sick. The excellent product, which is actually freaking medicine, dude. The father of medicine, which was Socrates, said, let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. Okay? They know it's freaking medicine. That's why it's not on the shelf. And even if it was on the shelf, it's $10. Who's going to buy it? These dummies, they don't know. Right? So when people start to find out, then they will spend the extra money on these things, and then the price will start to come down. But right now, it's not even on the shelf. There is a product for cranberry juice. It's by Knudsen. Okay? And you read the ingredients. Cranberry juice. Period. End of story. Okay? And so it might not be, to where, oh, this tastes wonderful. Put some sugar in it, right? You understand that? They know that it's freaking medicinal. That's why they don't have it up there. Because the people are dumb. They're uneducated. They're doing the same thing with all the other fruit juices. Grape juice, apple juice, pomegranate juice. The stuff that is good, is pure, that they did not freaking poison, is expensive. Okay? So this is good luck trying to find it. Okay? Because they got like 20 different ones in there. If you try to find it, you read the ingredients on here. The ingredients is water, cranberry juice from concentrate, water, cranberry juice, concentrate, sugar, ascorbic acid, vitamin C, vegetable juice for color. Okay? Light years better than the other shit they got in there. Okay? And so, check this out. Organic cherry juice. Now this one is on the shelf. Not cranberry, but cherry. Cherry juice is on the shelf, and it comes in a glass bottle. It is a miracle this is on the shelf. How it got there, I have no idea. Okay? Look at the ingredients. Water. Organic tart cherry juice concentrate. Period. End of story. $5. You know what cherry juice is used for? Cherry juice is used for your liver. Okay? If you study Hulda Clark. Organic cherry juice. Available at Walmart. Big time. $5. The people are just freaking uneducated. They need to start buying this stuff like nobody's business. Okay, this one comes in a glass jar. Check this out. 100% tart cherry juice, not from concentrate. $5 at Walmart. You just have to be educated. Okay? Let's read the ingredients. Let's read the ingredients. Where's the freaking ingredients on here? Okay, here we go. Ingredients. Check this out. Tart cherry juice, not from concentrate. Period. End of story. Available at Walmart. Under $5. Can you believe that? They have it. It's just that the people are freaking ignorant. Okay? So, that's all I've got for that. I showed you the chocolate. I showed you the fruitcake. Showed you that. I showed you how they're freaking doing it deliberately because they're doing it because they can get away with it because the people are ignorant. Okay? And so that's all I've got for you right now. I can't share anything more with you right now. But thank you for tuning in. And I see that there's still 2 people in here. Elizabeth, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. And we'll talk to you all later. Peace!